Hello friends, my name is Sanket Marate and today we are discuss about inheritance in Java. Inheritance in Java using the real-time example. So uh, first we discuss about in Java there is a OOPS concept, and this OOPS concept there are four main pillars, and inheritance is also one pillar of the OOPS concept. So in Java, inheritance is the fundamental concept of object-oriented programming, that means OOPS, that's allowed the class to inherit properties and behaviors, that means methods, from other classes. This mechanism by which one class is called by one class is called the subclass or the child class can acquire the characteristics, that means fields and methods, of other classes is called as superclass or parent class. So this are enables code usability and promotes the concept of inheritance in hierarchical classifications. So uh, they have some syntax, so we can discuss the basic syntax of that. So class, first we write a class, that means super class, then the class subclass extend the superclass. So we discuss the key concept of the terminology. First we discuss superclass, that means parent class. So the class whose properties and methods are inherited there, and it serves as template for other classes. The second is subclasses. You can also call them child classes. The classes that inherit properties and methods from the superclasses, and it can have their own additional properties and methods. Then inheritance relationship. That means it represent is A is the relationship. For example, if a dog class extends an animal class, so it means that a dog is the type of animal. Then access modifier. So inherited members can have different access modifier. First is public, that means accessible from any other classes. Then protected, accessible within the same package and subclasses. Default, that means no modifier, access within the same package. Then private, no accessible outside the class. The next is method overriding. Method overriding means subclass can provide a specific implementations for a method already defined in the superclasses. This is known as method overriding. And the method is signature, that means name and parameters must be same as the superclass and the subclasses. Then annotations like override can be used to explicitly make overridden methods. Then the next is what is constructor chaining. So constructor in the subclasses can call constructor from the superclasses using the super keywords. It is called as constructor chaining. If no explicit call in the is made to this superclass constructor, the compiler insert a call to a default constructor of the superclass. The next is object class. That means in Java, every class implicitly inherit from the object class, which is the root of the class inheritable. Then the object class can provide common method like equal, hash code, and toString. Then what are the advantages of inheritance? So the first is code reusability. That means inherited members can be reused in the subclasses, reducing the code duplications and promoting the modular design. And the next is promotes polymorphism. That means inheritance is closely related to the polymorphism, which allow objects of different classes to be treated as object of a common superclasses. And the next is facilities maintenance. That means changes made to the superclasses is automatically propagate to the subclasses, reducing the effort required to maintain the code. And the next is promotes modularity. That means by breaking down the complex systems into smaller manageable classes. Then inheritance promotes modularity and scalability. Then what are the types of inheritance? First is single inheritance. A subclass inherits from only one superclass. Then the next is multi-level inheritance. That means subclass are created from other derived classes. For example, class A into class B and class B into class C. And the next is hierarchical inheritance. That means multiple subclasses inherit from the single superclass. Then the next is multiple inheritance. That means multiple inheritance that is not supported in Java. But the concept of that is a subclass inherits from multiple superclasses. Java doesn't support multiple inheritance for classes to avoid the diamond problem. Uh, but it supports multiple inheritance for the interfaces. So this all the information about the inheritance. So thank you.